What's up, everybody? It's me, San Martin, and I am on the scene out here in Sedona, Arizona. And as you probably read up here or down here, something big's happening. So without further ado, tell everybody who you are and what makes you famous.
What makes me famous? All right. Well, my name is John Bradshaw, and probably what makes me the most famous is my father. He helped with all the movies that came to Sedona area, worked on around 59 motion pictures, was a scout location scout, brought talent and cattle and did everything for all the movies, and put a little movie book together with all 50 movies that were filmed in Sedona. So my dad kind of made the Bradshaw name kind of famous.
You look like a movie star, man. I like that.
Well, thank you.
So, but you also have another business here. Why don't you go ahead and plug that in as well?
Yeah, so, growing up in Sedona, you did one of a couple things. You either worked in hospitality or you worked in some kind of outdoor activity. So my dad had horseback rides over by the King's Ransom. So I grew up giving dudes horseback rides when I was like 9 years old.
You should bring that back.
But we still do have horseback riding experiences in the area. But when I was 12 years old, I was the lead wrangler, and I'd ride with the guest, and I'd turn around backwards on the horse, talking to him, and there would be a branch that was about to hit me in the head, and I just kind of dodge it, and so all the guests, they loved the little 12-year-old that was the main wrangler in Sedona. But I grew up doing tours, and then when I got a little older, you weren't allowed to do Jeep tours till you were 25 years old. Once I hit 25, I started driving the Jeeps, and I got a little bit of a head start and a cheat because I was so well known in Sedona that the man that owned it got me a waiver and got me on the insurance at 20.
Nice.
So I, was waiting tables at night, driving Jeeps during the day, saved up my money, and ended up buying a Jeep tour company, which has now turned into a bunch of Jeep tour companies. We call it Sedona Jeep Tours. And we've got Red Rock Western Jeep Tours. We've got a Day in the West Jeep Tours. We got Sedona Off-Road Adventures, which is Hummer Tours. We've got Red Rock Magic Trolley, and then we cater a lot of just shuttling people around and doing all the catered events in Sedona as well. So I stay busy.
Yeah, it sounds busy, but it sounds fun. And as everybody knows out there, Sedona is a place, a destination spot. Even as for us in Prescottonians out there, we're just like, let's come out to this beautiful area. Like today, perfect time to be out here. It's going to be really, really beautiful. So where are we at right now? What is this location? This place is beautiful. The ambiance is amazing. And I actually personally have never been here. Yeah. So where are we at right now?
Well, Ambiente Resort is a newish resort. It's been here for around 3 years. But if you really want an experience, come up for a couple days, couple nights. You can't beat this spot. It's family owned and operated. Their family's been in the area for decades, and they really did a really unique Sedona environmentally friendly establishment.
Yes.
That is a class all of its own.
Yeah, no, this is beautiful. If you guys could hear what we're hearing right now, we got a little bit of water, we got a little bit of ambiance music, we got some fires out here. Like, this is amazing, so beautiful. Yeah. But that's not why we're here to talk, guys. We're here to talk about something huge. Hopefully, it's going to happen. We got to make it happen. Like, it has to happen. So let's talk a little bit about this amphitheater that I just learned about and how everybody out there should know about this little thing that's happening here in Sedona.
Yeah, well, decades ago, back in the early 2000s, there was this Georgia Fontier, which she was the owner of the Rams football team. Her and a bunch of locals got together and decided that they were going to build a world-class amphitheater to have live shows in Sedona, Arizona, where you got the Red Rock backdrop. You've just got the amazing ambiance. And back then, if you remember, most of the entertainers made their money off of selling CDs. Mm-hmm. They weren't making their money off of doing live shows. Well, fast forward, 20 years, and now that's all they do. That's all they do is live shows. That's how they make their money.
Yeah.
So I always tell people that I feel that the amphitheater was done before its time. It was a great concept, a great idea. It was just done too early before all the entertainers would want to be here. You know, they still would do entertainment stops and do shows and stuff, but it wasn't their main source of income, which it is now. There wasn't all the infrastructure with all the Live Nations and Ticketmasters and all the different ways to be able to purchase tickets to go to shows. We didn't have all the hotels and Airbnbs we have now for handling 5,000 people. We didn't have the infrastructure with parking lots that could spread and diffuse the parking all over the whole town. So there's a lot of things that we didn't have back then that we do have now. The city 3 years ago purchased the actual property, so they owned it. So our group, SCP2, decided now's our last chance to save this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity of having this amphitheater, part of the city of Sedona, have the locals own it and run it, and have the city council hopefully give us some help and help us make it happen. But we're willing to do most of the work as a group, as a nonprofit, and go out there, raise the funds, and bring this great amphitheater back. And when we go out there today, you're just going to be blown away. You can totally picture it in your head as the sun's going down. The rocks are all lit up. You've got your favorite band out there getting ready to perform. It's just going to knock your socks off when you get out there and look at it.
And that's what actually triggered me. Like, and many of you guys probably know about the Red Rocks in Colorado. Like this is like in Arizona though, in Sedona, Arizona, with that. And that's kind of what sparked my interest. And right now you guys are in deliberation. You guys are trying to get it on the voting. Mm-hmm. You obviously need your citizens to go ahead and show up to play a role in this. So what can the community at large do to help you, or what can we do to go ahead and bring awareness?
Well, you know, I think it's really important that the locals find their voice, and if they want the amphitheater to fill out the survey, let the city know that you want the amphitheater back. But I think there's things that people need to know. They need to know it's already there. There's already a 5,000 seat auditorium that's already out there, amphitheater, and it's there. We just need to put some lipstick on it and get it back to its original state. To do that, we're going to do all the fundraising to get it back to where we can do, 2,000-3,000 seats, and fundraise and get that done. And once we get it to that point, then we can actually bring in entertainers and actually do events to fundraise to finish off the rest of the amphitheater, and to bring it to where the true vision was to have wings and have VIP suites and have bathrooms up above and on the sides and make it really eco-friendly, and just be probably the most attractive, sought-after venue in the United States. I think it could be number one.
I mean, it's already a sought-after location in the world. Might as well go ahead and make a double whammy and have some of the best artists that you could possibly. Talk about a little bit how the artists that already have graced that stage.
Well, probably for me, the one I remember the most is Willie Nelson. This is where I need Jen. Hey, Jen.
What other artist came into town? Oh, she's on the phone.
You on the phone?
She's on the phone.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of artists that came here. I mean, there's something that we could go ahead and put out there, and we will tell a story after this actual interview. So you guys could hear a lot of the artists that came here and blessed the stage and came to Arizona.
Yeah, we actually have a lot of them on our website that you can go and look at. But that's the one I remember the most, just because it's
Arizona born and raised, I think, right? I think Willie Nelson's born and raised. I might be wrong.
I know he loved Sedona, he loved Arizona. Yeah. I know that for a fact. So,
wow. So this is like a good opportunity to kind of like be a part of something in Sedona, because this could be a change.
Yeah.
That could be positive, not only for the tourism. And you guys shared something with me that was kind of like crazy. Like, I didn't even know you guys ever had a downtime. So during summer times is actually kind of like your guys is like mellow out.
Yeah. And
everybody keeps, man, that's crazy. I would have never thought that.
Well, the one great thing about Sedona is even though it's a little hot during the day, it always cools off at night. So it's not like Phoenix where it just stays hot all night long. In Sedona, the nights get really nice, especially in the summertime. So for us, what we're thinking is we use the amphitheater to target our slower times. And we have slow times during summer. We've got some slow times going into fall, going into spring. Wintertime, it would kind of be based on the weather and how the weather looked. But normally we only get 30 or 40, cloudy rain days a year.
It was still beautiful here.
So, even in the wintertime, I don't think it's a no-go, because our weather is normally 60, 65 degrees.
Beautiful here.
In the wintertime. I tell everyone that I can, if it was me vacationing in Sedona, I'd come in the wintertime, because there's nobody here and the weather's great. It's usually 55 to 65 degrees.
It's amazing.
So it's an amazing place.
Yeah, we definitely live in a very, very beautiful place. Northern Arizona is just crazy in general. 1 hour this way, 1 hour this way, 1 hour this way, and you are in a whole bunch of different landscapes. It's insane.
One of my dad's favorite stories is back when they were looking for a spot to put Hollywood, they were looking at Flagstaff. And the reason they were looking at Flagstaff is because Arizona has so many different looks that they felt that Flagstaff would be the perfect spot to put Hollywood. But then it ended up going to California. But that just gives you an idea of how awesome this state really is. Because we go from the low desert to the high desert to snow skiing and everything in between. So we've got, just a plethora of locations that most states don't have.
Wow. I tell you what. So our goal today is we're going to go and visit this location. We're going to go ahead and film it all. We're going to go ahead and put it out on our social media. Tell everybody what page they need to follow in order for them to go ahead and see what's going on, what can happen in the next year or two.
Well, I would say probably the best way to do it is to keep on looking at our website. And our website is scp2.org.
Okay.
And if you go to scp2.org, it will have, all the questions that most people want to know the answers to. It'll have, our ideas for workforce housing and what we believe is a better site than this cultural park site for workforce housing, because we believe that's important too. And we don't want it to be an either or. We want to be able to do both. We just felt that the Dells is a much better spot. So you'll see we've done a site plan for the Dells. It's on our website. We've got all the old acts and all the old entertainers that have been at the cultural park, and kind of some ideas of what other locations that are our size have done and how they have built amphitheaters for way more money than what we're going to do, because ours is already done.
It's already done.
We just got to revamp it.
And just so everybody that's out there in Prescott, Arizona, he's not talking about our Dells. Don't worry, he's not trying to put housing in our Dells. There's a Dells in Sedona, Arizona. So I had to be
Dells 2.
Yeah, Dells Point 2 over here. So if you guys got crazy online, it's not the Prescott Dells. Mind you that. Because I tell you what, they'll go mad in Prescott. Yeah, save the Dells out there. So this is actually a great opportunity to be alive in Sedona, because there's something that can be brought back to life. And all it takes is the community of Sedona, Arizona, to say, hey, let's make it happen, let's make it work, let's have that entertainment, because that's what you guys are based off of. That's what most of your tax dollars come from, is tourism.
Yeah, and the nice thing with the cultural park, like I was saying, we're going to target the slower parts, because that's when you have the hotel rooms are available, they're going to be better rates, and that's what you want to do a big event. You don't want to do it in the middle of the peak season when everything's expensive, all the rooms are filled. So it automatically pushes you into the slower times. So our hope is that it kind of brings our busier times down a little bit and our slower times up a little bit. So it kind of flattens out our tourism. So it's not crazy busy all the time, but it's busy enough for all the businesses to succeed and all the employees to make good money, and have it be just a stable tourism environment, not only for the businesses, but also for the locals. So it's more dialed down to where it's leveled out, and it's not a crazy peak season or a really slow season. It's just like a standard good flow of traffic that you can deal with.
Yep, and it's what it needs. I mean, everybody needs something to go ahead and keep those tax dollars rolling. It is what it is. I mean, we're running through the same stuff up there in our area. We just need to have, a steady flow, because if one thing starts slowing down, that means something needs to pick its pace back up. So I know you are very busy. I appreciate you guys meeting with me today at this beautiful location. Guys, please follow their page. We'll put their links inside of the comments, and we'll be sharing a video here shortly, or maybe later on today, of our tour of this amazing location that needs support. So I know that you guys need local citizens to support you, to sign a petition.
Right.
Do you guys have a petition so anybody in Arizona could go ahead and sign it, just to show the...
Yeah, well, on our website, we have a place to sign up and to show your support. But there's also for Sedona residents and voters, there's going to be a petition coming out from the city of Sedona that they need to fill out. And we will have that on our website too, how we think that should be filled out. So like I said, just stay in tune with us on our website. We also will have it out on Facebook and all that kind of stuff. But we just want to get everything out there so people know what's really going on and know the facts about what the cultural park is all about.
Yeah.
And they realize that we're not trying to build something from scratch.
We're just already there.
Yeah, we're just trying to revitalize what's already there.
Wow. I tell you what, great day to be alive here in Sedona, Arizona. If you guys are not doing nothing in our area or even anywhere in northern Arizona or Phoenix, California, come on over to Sedona and come check out this place. Like, this place is beautiful. And right here is an actual restaurant. What was the restaurant's name, Get? Is it right there on that?
It's something 42.
4241? 4241?
4241.
Oh yeah, 4241. So come check this place out, guys. Enjoyable day today. So with that being said, sir, thank you so much for joining us.
Too.
Yes, peace, love, and happiness. Let not be warned. Remember, love always wins. We'll catch you later. Bye-bye. Nice, man.